What's happening, Crown Point? Looking to do another drawing video with you guys. This time we're going to be doing a helicopter. So I've got a few helicopter pictures as resources that I will attach to this assignment. But we'll share those now. So we got one, two, three, four that we can look at. If we can look at all those, we can usually get a really good idea of what we can do. All right, so for my helicopter today, I'm going to have to pick kind of what body I'm going to want to have for my helicopter. And I think one of those little kind of traffic weather helicopters would be cool to draw. So I'm going to make a big arced line for the bubble of the body. So it's going to be kind of like a letter C. It's not going to go all the way back. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to give it a little bump. And then I'm going to do another bump to connect back. So this is where the people are going to end up sitting. So I can go ahead and I can even give myself some of my mirrors. So there's going to be a big bubble mirror coming off this side. And I'm going to have a big circular mirror. And these lines are going to mimic themselves, be repeated. They're parallel there for a bit, and then they're going to break away. There, I got my window, and I want to give some depth and shadow to those. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that guy in. And my Sharpie is starting to run out. So let's see if I got a better one at the desk here. Not so much. Oh, here's another one. Let's try this one. Oh, that one's already open. Oh, this one's terrible. There we go. Now we're flowing. There we go. We're going to color that whole guy in. Off the sides here, the skis. All right, we're going to have. All right, we got those little legs. I'm going to give those an end. And I'm going to change the depth or thickness of that line just so it's not always the same distance. I would say that all the time to you guys about Sharpies. They have one thickness and you always want to adjust that thickness. So now I'm going to try to get these skis in line. So you see I'm going to start a line just above that. It's going to go down behind. And now it's going to go back. There we go. Jagged lines in there. And now I'm going to have to kind of decide where those skis come out on that side. And they're going to, of course, not be hidden all the way. They're going to pop out just right there at the end. Now we got to think about the rudder of the helicopter, and this is going to come back. And it's going to make a little fin. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to have another line for the bottom of this, but I'm going to start with a bubble or an arced line. And that's going to drive back. And this is going to have, it's going to be like a Y. You see that? Got the Y. I'm going to have those. And there we go. And now up top here, we're going to have a nice big bubble. Comes out the top. We're going to do some of that shading kind of action up there. And then we have to figure out how to attach this blade. So I'm going to make another little dome. It's going to have that same type of shadow to it, depth. And now we're going to come up with some blades. So I'm going to have this at an angle and repeat that same angle going back. So it's one continuous type of line visually. And we're going to do an angle at the end. And this is where you could turn this into any sort of helicopter you wanted. You could write police on it. You could write news 4 on it. You could do whatever you want. I could feel rich and famous, and I could go ahead and I could put my name on my helicopter. Because if I had a helicopter, I'd probably put my name on it. So I'm going to give a little shadow back here to the back of my helicopter. And maybe I'd do like a 4-leaf clover, because that would be awesome. And now I can land this on my giant helipad, on my giant Irish estate. And I could even try to put that giant H underneath. Like that guy knew where exactly he needed to land. Have that H come out over there too. Look at that guy. And maybe we're on top of a building or something. And there we go. We're going to add our cartoony clouds. And look at that. We ended up with our helicopter. Nice job. Send me your photos. I want to see your drawings. All right, keep it up, Crown Point. You guys are going to be amazing. We'll get through this.